And we didn't ask. We don't want to know. We are so far away from wanting to know. Hold on. Oh.
Don't forget the thing that you want to show.
Yeah, well, the thing I wanted to show is just coming up. It's exciting. You have no idea how exciting this is, because it's one of those things that we should have done a long time ago. You ready? Here it is.
Everyone dances?
No. Look at that. The title screen runs at full speed on the PS3. You have no idea how impressive that is to me. Thank you, Brady. Thank you, Brady. It looks amazing. What? They changed a whole bunch of stuff. They made it so that it wasn't trying to update full screen images every time with masks and I don't know. Gobbledygook, but it worked. And apparently somebody else did have to work that wasn't Brady. So thank you, mysterious other person whose name I don't know. You are also awesome. Also, shoutouts to Rogue Yoshi, because I hear he has a super wide skill tree. Moving on. Alright, so here we go. Without further ado, well actually with some ado. New stuff, that's right. What the heck did I do? Closer. Yeah, that's right, stick it in my mouth a little bit. Oh, rub it around. Yeah, we're gonna do all that. All right, got some of this.
About that cookie butter.
Yeah, I'm definitely talking about the cookie butter. We got some of that. We got some of this. Ew, that color is disgusting. I'll pick a different one. I've always been partial to blood. I really like the blood color. And then I'm also gonna be Parasol. Why not? And you're gonna be
like last week.
Squiggly. Oh, but you're gonna be the awesome color of Squiggly. That color is so good, man. I did. Yeah, it's totally me.
They had like a live band.
And you're gonna be Valentine, and you're gonna be Fortune because you don't play any of those characters. All right. Oh yeah, I guess you do.
Yeah, the Kid Panda one.
Yeah, you play Squiggly. Thank you.
Ooh, you touched it.
How terrible.
It's tainted by Wing.
Now I can never wash this straw. It's been touched by Wing Zero. All right. So first things first. Yeah, I could have started in the corner, but I didn't remember about it. First things first. Philly only gets one dash cancel per combo. However, yeah, fine, slow clap. So, that said, you can whiff as many as you want and still dash cancel during the course of the combo. You only get one on hit. However, that said, whoops, let me screw this up a couple times. I missed the roundhouse, but she can still do a very decent amount of damage. Especially if you get a good starter, which I didn't get. Right. She can totally still run into the stun limit, even without more than one dash cancel. So there you go. That's that. Can you move?
Yep.
Okay. Moving on. Double gets a couple things. The first one is, she looks like she looks in her dash. So before, during the middle frames of the dash, she had gigantic hitboxes that reached all the way to the other side of it. So for example, if you were in the corner and you backdashed, you actually had a hitbox all the way out where the art is, which meant that you could get hit from like half screen, which actually feels kind of dumb. So thank you to multiple people for pointing this out, but especially Negus AOL, so now she actually looks like normal, and she moves like a normal person during her dash, which makes a lot of sense. Additionally, because a lot of people mentioned that removing the invincibility on her dash was not a good idea, she got back some of it, but only in the form of projectile invincibility, so throw a projectile. Right, it's not at the start, it's not at the end, but you can totally dash through projectiles now, because you have a lot more invincibility on that. In addition, We are trying out a change from Brand X this week, who didn't want me to tell anybody that it was him because he's getting yelled at for it. But so Double's jump velocity is 2 pixels per frame more than it used to be upward, and her double jump velocity is 1 pixel per frame more than it used to be upward. The upshot of this is, number 1, she can now jump over herself. Number 2, yeah, it's really important. I'm gonna kill myself, but number 3, you can still do barrel loops. Pretty much everything she had works about the same, but she has slightly more air mobility than she used to, so I'd like to see how this works out. It actually changes quite a bit less than you would think it does. And it doesn't change her weight at all, because I'm not going to do that. For Parasol, jumping medium kick normally floats during startup, so if you cancel it, like if you do this, right, then you don't hit with fierce. If you press down during the startup, then she retains her normal jump arc. So instead of down and medium kick, you do medium kick and then down. So you can still do like, I'm good. You can still do that stuff and it works a lot better. So that is 1. 2 is the hitboxes. The projectile reflecting egret. Oh, I didn't give you Peacock. Dang. The projectile reflecting egret comes down and starts 6 frames faster than it used to, has a much bigger hitbox that actually reaches all the way to the floor now, and is far enough in front of Parasol that it will actually block projectiles that were going to hit her in the foot, which was a problem before. And every projectile that hits him... Oh, and he will not block anything as soon as he hits the ground, so like... Well, that wasn't helpful. When he... Don't do anything, it's fine. When he lands, as soon as he lands, he's not blocking projectiles anymore. He used to block them for like 15 frames after he crouched, but that was weird. And every projectile that hits him now adds... sorry, I know I gave you characters, but it turns out I need a lot less of Vanna White this week.
No.
Come to my house afterwards. So now I'm going to be Parasol and Squiggly. You know what? I still really like that color. I'm sorry, that color is amazing. And you're going to be 3 characters, because why not? You're going to be Valentine, Peacock, and also Squiggly. Alright, so, one of the big changes that the extra 3 frames of hit stop per being hit by projectile does is, Super Me. That he now takes the whole thing, because he gets stopped for something like 40 extra frames during the middle of it. So it's much more useful against Peacock because you actually get setups out. However, she can still put out an item drop and then do a super and be able to bop you in the head, so it's not completely free. I think that was it. Oh, regular stuff that I forgot. We still have Undizzy, so there is still stun. Don't burst. There is still Undizzy. It'll still do the same thing. However, multi-hit moves do not apply stun more than once. So this applies 30. Doesn't matter how many times you hit with it. They don't apply extra stun. We'll see how that goes. But I checked a bunch of the combos that I was doing with multi-hit moves, and there is not actually a whole hell of a lot of difference when they don't apply stun. Whoops. Versus when they do. Because the rest of your chain still brings you up to whatever you were going to be at. So there's that. Also, I'm going to switch stages. Which one had downward shadows? I guess Medici Tower does. Not that anyone cares about this except for me, but I really care about this because I'm paid to. Very, very poorly. But I fixed up floor shadows. So there aren't weird holes in the middle of them anymore, and they look a whole lot less dumb than they used to. So they're still doing the same thing, but they look a lot cleaner than they did previously, which makes me happy because now I don't ever have to worry about it again. You're welcome. All right, so changes for Squiggly for the week. Harpoon is now faster at level 2. A whole bunch of new sound effects. I know there's music. Where's music? Music. Go bye-bye music. Good for you. Yeah. Ooh, listen to that. Yeah. And that thing has a growl on it, and this thing has some stuff on it, and that has stuff on it that didn't used to. So yeah, we're getting there with the sounds and the effects. Thank you very much, Vince. I'm sorry I wasn't keeping track of what you actually did. Heh. We also have lots of new visual effects thanks to Alex, which my color shows off particularly poorly, but that's okay. So this has an effect. This has an effect that didn't.
Dive kick also.
Yeah, this has a visual effect even though the frames aren't colored yet. Dive kick has flames and landing dust and stuff when you hit. This has dust and sparks. This has a spark and a slash. Oh, I'm sorry. This has a much better flame, and also produces light that is the color of the flame that you're making. Right, which you can't really see on this stage, but that's okay. So I'll switch to a different stage because I'm talking about it anyway. Change my color? Fine. But that color is so cool. That it's supposedly a reference to something that I don't have any idea what it is. But to me it looks like the dust color for Kai from Guilty Gear Accent Core, because Shiken plays it all the time and it looks exactly like that. So I'll be default. Why not?
Some sort of red accent in there.
What? Yeah.
Also crouching light punch.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting to stuff. Oh, you're gonna be 3 characters. 3 Parasol Valentine Squiggly. Oh, right. Oh, I meant to pick a different stage. Well, let's hope this is the stage Light shows up on. That would be cool.
Command you to be dark.
Yeah. Be Meridian. That's okay. You can see it on this stage. So, crouching light punch.
Oh, it even lights up the tombstone.
Yep. Well, it's got light in it. It lights up everything.
I know.
So yeah, it looks cool. Hits with stuff. Standing light kick has dust. Standing medium kick. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get to those yet. Jumping medium punch has an actual full effect that is done now and looks cool. I think all of our jumping attacks were actually taken care of. Oh yeah, so that has an effect on it. I was talking about the sound before when I talked about it. This has a cooler looking flame, like I said, that also has a light in it. So this is all that stuff that takes forever that no one appreciates because it doesn't have anything to do with gameplay. Oh yeah, this has an effect that it didn't have before.
It's actually gonna have a lit effect too.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna have a lit effect too? Okay. And it is clean, which it didn't used to be. She also had some extra cleanup done on her hit stuns, but I don't remember which ones. Her hair still changes color, so that's important. We gotta keep that bug in there. So to go on to the most important thing, I didn't get to the tombstones moving different distances, but I'll get to that. So the most important thing is all of her special moves are now done, which means Sing actually does what it was supposed to do before, which is focus the camera on her from wherever you actually are. See? Yep. And it moves everything that is affected by the camera. And the level 2 one actually focuses the camera there for a long time. So it creates a corner in the middle of the stage. The reason I picked Philia is because you can also do this as an assist. Well, I mean, that was the point of it, right? But, so what that does is give you a corner in the middle of the stage. Right, so
It's perfect for fighting everybody.
So yeah, that's pretty neat. And I actually went and fixed up. You should have it too, so just call her on 3. Well, back up. So 1, 2, 3.
I called the wrong person.
Awesome. 1, 2, 3. So I fixed up what happened with that. It's still kind of janky at the end of it, but I'll take care of it afterwards. The main thing is that it works now. Oh, and another cool bit is, so the level 2 one, first of all, I guess I could do this. Yeah, so the level 2 one, first of all, moves them in immediately, so you can do that and have the super like right up on them from full stage. It also happens fast enough. Oh, Parasol's really heavy, isn't she?
The balance off?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
Make yourself scarce. Withdraw the best.
Lets you do a wall bounce off your own throw in the middle of the stage, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, it used to be pretty useless. Now it's not as useless. It also focuses the camera downward because it actually focuses it on her. So if you're dashing around in the air and you get to call an assist, yet another reason I picked Philia. Well, right.
Here we go.
Turkey panini? Turkey panini is mine if that's what it is. Anyway, so unless I missed something major, which I probably did, that's the changes for this week. So let's see how they work out.
Yay!
Ta-da! All the Squiggly's stance moves now work as assists, so even though you don't get the text for what it is, be sure and try them out for stuff. Ta-da! Oh, and I guess I should turn the music back on.
Okay.
Oh, wait! We do... Yeah, she had voice for like a couple weeks. I did when it was first put in. I mean, I can do it again. Okay. Here. So I don't actually know what they added voice for, or what Vince added voice for since last time. Well, yeah, but she had those.
I think intro.
Yeah, she has an intro. Oh, totally not in training mode. That's... sigh. Okay. Well, it's good that... Yeah. Alright. Well, then we'll do verses. Thank you.
Just whoever.
Yeah.
Miss Sarabella.
Dangerous to go alone.
It's nothing personal.
Time to put on
Yeah,
a
she
show.
said stuff.
That was the
Let's
thing.
rock.
It's just,
Say this.
So,
Miss Meow, it's my turn. Squiggly!
you can hear her.
I'm on the prowl. Help me out!
Anyway, so she has voices. She'll have more of them. I think he's doing sound effects first. And the last thing that I was going to do is show off a small bit of the new story mode stuff on stream.
is music still on?
Yes, music is still off. Thank you. Yeah. All right. So I'll do the first cutscene from Philia's story mode, just so you guys can see all of the hard work that went into this. So here you go. So the first thing that you'll notice is it looks like it used to look, except with extra effects. I bet she's drinking a cookies and cream shake.
Probably.
So the second thing that you should notice is we have these nice bottom of the screen dialog boxes now, which also is waiting for me to hit a button instead of continuing at its own pace, which means we don't have to hold it for 10 seconds and then allow you to fast forward it or whatever. So I hit the button and it goes on to the next thing. We have that neat little prompt on the side that's very pretty. Yeah, for those of you who haven't seen Philia's story mode, it starts with an ass grab. A parasite? Yeah, it also starts with a panty shot. Yup. Double story also starts with an ass grab and a panty shot. So the second thing that you should notice is the portraits don't disappear in between every line of text, which is really impressive and took quite a bit of work. So thank you, Mr. Eric, for everything that you did. We also have different expressions. I mean, we had those before, but like they don't disappear, which is a huge deal. Yeah, so now it looks a lot more like what it was supposed to look like in the first place. And there you have it. And it works much more like a story mode. So John is tirelessly going and redoing everybody's stuff, along with Eric and Brady. So you owe him all your thanks and hard work for all the bits of the game that have to do with plot that I don't understand.
You can't give up now.
And now I'm done. So thank you, everyone. Be sure and try out Squiggly's assists, and good luck. Yeah. Will you be able to use Pinwheel's Pinion Dash as a regular move anymore, or is it just a blockbuster now? It is just a level 3, but it's also available as an assist, because I felt weird taking that out, because it's actually kind of neat as an assist. So, well, she charges up and to whatever level and then does it. So yeah, you don't get it as a regular move, you do get it as a level 3 and as an assist. Yeah, it's unique.
Why doesn't Philia have Saget's scar?
Why doesn't Philia have Saget's scar? Because she didn't get uppercutted by Ryu, obviously. I guess every time Fortune uppercuts her, that's basically Ryu's uppercut, because Fortune has Ryu's crouching medium kick. That's a really, like, interesting comparison to make across games, because it wouldn't matter in this game, for example, if anyone had Ryu's fireball, because you could just air dash over it.
Yeah.
But apparently it's really important that his crouching forward is super good. Wasn't Sagat's scar caused by a Hadouken? No. That was supposed to be like the first use of Dragon Punch. Is Big Band a trap? Yes, he actually has several bear traps among all of the stuff that he can exude.
Technically, Peacock's mouth a bear trap?
Peacock's mouth is a bear trap, yeah, but that's a cartoon trope. Will you be able to install the PC beta on multiple computers? That's a very good question that I don't know the answer to. I think that's mostly up to how Steam works. If it's up to us allowing you to do it, then I don't know the answer to it. If it's not up to us allowing you to do it, then it's however Steam works. Also to answer the other question, someone said, what if you're both Squiggly Assist and you both use Harpoon? They'll cancel each other out because they're projectiles.
Just hit midway.
Yeah, and so Harpoon can actually trade hits for 1 frame. If it does that, you get put into stagger because it grabbed you. So if they miraculously traded, then they'd both get staggered.
Can you reflect it? Cerebella's reflector?
I don't know, that's a good question.
I wonder.
You should probably try that. Oh no, it's a grab, so you can't, because you can't reflect bike either.
One more once. Shameless imitation.
It'd be funny to see a bike gang reflect it, just like bounces behind it.
Yeah, well, if anyone had a reflect like Beatrix was gonna have, that actually like teleported the projectile somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she was gonna be so cool. Why didn't you morons vote for Beatrix?
So you didn't do a gameplay video of it.
Oh, come on. I guess, while it is true that the 2 people that won had gameplay videos, more people that didn't even get into the final round had gameplay videos.
Didn't have a gameplay video.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Never mind. So gameplay videos didn't make any difference. Yeah, so if we were going to have a projectile reflect that did that, then it would reflect bike and whatever else, but we don't, so...
Pretty cool.
What will happen to Big Band in the background of Lab 8 if you're playing Big Band? The goal is for us to get rid of him. Yep, the goal is for him not to be there. However, that's not really up to me. You guys have to make a texture map where he's blank. Alright.
He'll show up with just a mustache. It's his brother.
Oh, yeah? He's just wearing a disguise? It's his brother, like, John Band or something? There you go. Yeah. And he got Fortune's standing hard kick, right? Okay. So there were 2 choices for the name of Miss Fortune's standing hard kick. One which was suggested by the stream chat like a zillion times, which is Wheel of Fortune. And the other one which was suggested by Alex, which actually made me laugh, which was Spinning Cat Kick. Spinning Cat Kick? But we decided we're gonna go with Wheel of Fortune, and when Robo Fortune reuses those frames, she's gonna have Spinning Cat Kick. Do you get emailed for beta access? I have no idea.